Coming up, your questions keep coming in.
What if we're both 6 feet away and then I sneeze like right here?
We'll do our best to get you the answers. Plus, science experiments you can try remotely. And happy birthday to you, ways you can celebrate and still have fun with your friends while at home.
This is NBC Nightly News, Kids Edition.
Welcome to Nightly News Kids Edition. We hope you and your families are doing well. We've got a lot of fun stuff coming up in just a few minutes. And of course, we're going to always keep you informed about coronavirus and the sickness, COVID-19. Like I always say, the more you know, the less scary it is. So let's start with some important facts today. Did you know that cleaning with soap and water removes germs and dirt from surfaces, and it lowers the risk of catching the virus? Now, disinfecting with the correct sprays or wipes actually kills germs on surfaces. Killing germs on a surface after cleaning it can further lower the risk of being infected with a nasty bug like coronavirus. So that's the difference. Both are really, really important. All right, let's get to your questions. You always have great ones. And joining us now is Dr. John Torres. Dr. John, our first question comes from California.
My name is Louisa Veras. I'm 7 years old from Los Angeles, California. What if we're both 6 feet away and then I sneeze like right here and then I walk away and then you come in the same spot I was? Would you get the coronavirus? Thank you.
Dr. John, I like this question. I, in fact, think about it every time I walk outside. What's the answer?
Well, Gesundheit, and that's the main reason you want to cover up when you cough or sneeze, because when you do, those virus particles come out, and if somebody moves in really quickly before they fall to the ground, then they might be able to breathe those in, but you have to do it very fast, very quickly. And that's another reason we tell people to go ahead and wear masks, because if you don't cover up, at least that sneeze isn't going out too far, so all those gross particles aren't going out there with the virus, and so if somebody walks by, they're not going to get it.
Yeah, our next question is another good one and something many of us have also been wondering about.
Hi, I'm Frederick Toby from Bentonville, Arkansas. I have a question. Can we get COVID-19 from objects exposed to the coronavirus, like mail deliveries or food that we take out?
Yeah, we're all getting a lot of stuff shipped and sent to our places right now. What about it, Dr. John?
You're right, you're getting a lot of packages, and it turns out the virus can live on certain packages for hours or even days. Copper, there's not a lot of that around, but it can live for about 4 days. Cardboard, like a big box I got here of a bunch of audio equipment, it can live on the outside of the box for 24 hours. And in plastic, like food containers, 3 to 4 days. And so you want to be careful. If you're getting something from outside, go ahead and take whatever's on the inside out, and then make sure you wash your hands before you eat it. Otherwise, if you leave it sitting around for a few days, that should take care of the virus, so you shouldn't have any concerns at that point. But the important part is to keep you and your family safe.
Dr. John Torres, thanks so much. Well, with zoos and museums forced to close since the pandemic hit, some places are getting pretty creative while still making it fun for kids at home. For all you junior scientists out there, check this out. The Michigan Science Center has launched interactive demonstrations for kids. They stream live weekdays on their Facebook page. Joining us now is Anna Sterna from the Michigan Science Center. Anna, thanks so much for being with us. Tell me how this all came about.
Yeah, so we are a hands-on science museum located in Detroit, Michigan, but of course we're closed to the public right now because of coronavirus. But that doesn't mean that we wanted to stop providing science programming for people who might be at home and looking to do something fun with some of their free time. So we do these programs every weekday at 2:30 p.m. They are live on our Facebook and our YouTube channel, and families can join in, watch us do some crazy science experiments that might be a little bit dangerous, things like electricity or chemistry. But of course, we want to give people opportunities to do science at home. And so we always provide activity guides and examples of activities and experiments that kids can do at home just to keep the science learning going.
You know, one of the projects you guys do really caught my eye because I'm a musician, and you have a project where you can quickly, and I did this, by the way, you can quickly make a kind of a harmonica. Can you show us how that works?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got some pretty simple materials here, and we can make a real functional musical instrument using just popsicle sticks, rubber bands, and some chopped up drinking straws. So this works like any other instrument. What we'll be doing is creating some vibrations. So if we take a look at these materials here, we just need to take a popsicle stick, and we're basically turning it into a sandwich here. So we'll take our first popsicle stick, lay it flat on the table, and then take one of our chopped up pieces of drinking straw and just lay it across the top with a little bit of space on the end. We'll then take either a strip of paper and lay it across the top, or you can also use one of those thicker rubber bands like this blue one I have here, and secure it across the rubber band or across the popsicle stick really, really tightly. Of course, we need our other side of our drinking straw here, and by doing this, by putting one under the paper and one on top of the paper, we're going to allow that piece of paper to vibrate, just like all musical instruments need to do. Now, we'll pick it up, and we just need to secure everything together, which then makes it able to be played using some smaller rubber bands. So we'll just secure everything together by wrapping around our rubber bands. And then the most fun part, of course, is using your experiment, using your craft that you've created, and trying to play it like any musical instrument. And so you just hold it up and blow air right through.
Let me try mine. That's pretty cool.
Awesome. So these are super customizable. We've got some other size rubber bands and popsicle sticks here. I even found these super mega popsicle sticks at the craft store. And it makes a totally different sound.
All right. Well, Anna, this is great. Thanks for coming up with things for kids to do and finding a way to stay open, because I think, the kids and all of us need some things to occupy us and ways to learn as well. We appreciate you stopping by.
Thanks so much for having me.
All right, finally, for those of you having a birthday, we know it's a big bummer not to be able to celebrate with your friends in person, but there are still some ways to make your birthday fun. Kristen Dahlgren takes a look.
How old are you turning?
9.
And what kind of party are you gonna have?
Sky Zone!
Dylan Elmore's 9th birthday was a party like she's never had before.
So in the beginning of quarantine, I wasn't even thinking about my birthday. But when it got closer, then I noticed, we're still going to be in quarantine on my birthday. And I was like, am I not going to have a party?
Can I have my birthday kiddo wave at me or raise your hand or something? Awesome.
The 3rd grader invited her classmates for a virtual birthday celebration hosted by Sky Zone. The theme?
Home, because everybody's at home.
With balloons, cupcakes, and a scavenger hunt, her birthday was a hit.
My birthday was canceled because of the virus.
While we're at home and social distancing, kids and parents are being creative on the celebrations.
For my birthday this year, there are lots of surprises. My day started with a scavenger hunt.
How about birthday parades from family and friends for the special day?
I like my birthday because everybody came super far away just to see me for 30 seconds.
For my birthday, at first I thought it was going to be really boring because of quarantine and coronavirus, but it turned out to be really fun.
Look good, look, Elijah. Oh, wow, that's so cool.
For Elijah Orhe in Arizona, there were lawn signs and smiles for his 10th birthday. Local firefighters stopping by for this lucky one.
It was more fun than last year because it was better than my other birthdays.
Happy birthday to you.
And even a visit from the local garbage trucks. Reese Granditz from North Carolina celebrated her 11th birthday over Zoom with a paintbrush. Emerson Hanna from Cincinnati dropped off paint supplies to party guests for a virtual painting party later that day. So how can you celebrate at home?
It's a hard time right now to not be celebrating your birthday with all your friends, but that's okay. You're with your family, right? So do something as a family that'll make you smile. Something like creating a balloon arch that covers the entire outside of your front door or your house.
If you're having a virtual birthday party, Sari says, set a theme. Ask everyone to dress for that theme. Play a game or set up an activity. And schedule time to sing happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Though apart, for Dylan, a party still full of fun, family, and friends.
Do you think this year's party was as much fun as the ones you've had before?
Yeah.
Happy birthday!
A birthday that she will never forget.
Well, happy birthday, Dylan, and everyone celebrating your birthday. And if today is your birthday, seriously, folks, I got up this morning, I did a little baking with you guys in mind, some cupcakes. And since I have to stay at home here in New York, I'll have no choice but to eat these cupcakes myself, since I don't want them to go stale. But please have a really happy birthday. And before we go, one of the questions we're getting a lot of is this one.
Hey Lester, what do you do for fun at home?
Well, Teddy, thank you for that question. I bet you could guess at least one of the answers on the wall there. Yes, I am a bass guitar player, and that is how I have fun. And sometimes even in the middle of the day, I'll pull it out and just play around a little bit. So that's one of the ways I have fun. Another one is I like to get far away from here and travel everywhere, and I can still do it during the stay-at-home order because I fly a flight simulator. It's a computer-based program that looks and acts like an honest-to-goodness airplane, and that's what I do on weekends sometimes. I get to travel, I mean, even when we can't travel for real. So thank you for that good question. Well, that's going to do it for us. We hope you learned something, and I also hope we made you smile a bit. We'll see you back here again soon on Nightly News Kids Edition. In the meantime, take care of yourself and each other.